These are the first birds I set up. They are on their fourth day. Lots of nice bonding behavior happening. He's been in the box a lot, and that's good. Same thing here. I have not seen this hen go in the box yet. I don't know what's going on with that, but they're bonded. So it could very well be that she jumps out of the box when she hears me coming, but she's in there the rest of the time, so we'll see. These are birds I set up the next day. This is malachite and lava up here. And as you can see, they are very actively exploring that box. These two have been a little slow going, largely because of the male. This is Colorado. He's split detective clear body. And he's just been moving kind of slow, but I did see him start to flirt convincingly today. And again, they've only been together for 3 days. This is another Texas clear body split. So I have naming themes going for this particular generation. The males are named after rivers and the females are named after forms of water. So this is Colorado, this is Amazon and Dew. And they have actually very much been having a conversation. I've seen kiss, kiss, love, love. There we go. She's watching me. She says, what are you doing? And of course this guy down here, I'm waiting to see if his next egg is going to be claimed by him. The last one wasn't his and he knew it, so he wrecked it up. Let's see if there's a new one in here yet. You got another egg in there, Miss Airy? He says, I'm not telling. I don't see an egg just yet. But she doesn't want me to know. I'll check later. I had Steel and Hyacinth in here. Steel was not acting like he was interested. He's a little underweight, so I said, you know what? Forget it. And I got these two in here instead. This male here genetically is important to me. He's actually a very small bird, but he stands up very straight and he has a nice big glow, so he looks bigger than he is. And I matched him up to a really big hen. She's so big. Hens put on a bunch of weight when they're ready to lay eggs. I call it egg weight. They can put on anywhere from 5 to 15 grams in weight. She has closer to 15 grams. She's so fat right now that she's sitting on the perch on her chest instead of standing up straight. And that weight is important for producing eggs because they'll produce anywhere from 6 to 9 eggs, sometimes even more. And that's a lot of body weight going into those eggs. So it's important that the hens go into that with a lot of weight on. I set them up today, and it took him no time at all to step up to the plate. He is ready and raring to go. So, and as you can see, he just gave her a kiss. This is Lemony and Razzle, and they're in the box. I saw them in the box today. I'm really excited about this pair. So she is a beautiful hen. And I really want some chicks off of that girl. And she seems to think Razzle is all that in a bag of chicks. So we'll take it. You see her? She is circling the box right now. Now this hen, although I have never gotten any chicks out of her, she has raised chicks before. Because she had a nest full of blank eggs, so I gave her some foster chicks to raise, and she did a beautiful job. So she is experienced, even though I don't have any chicks from her. And Razzle has raised 4 or 5 clutches of babies. So these two are my old school. They know exactly what's going on here. So I'm really liking the way that that this male is behaving. He's definitely feeling good and ready to go. Yeah, Steele was just not acting like he felt well. So this is, I haven't seen much going on here. Now, one of the things that's happening here is that this male, his name is Indy, is not from my flock. And parakeets learn a specific song, and everywhere they go, they sing that song, and that song says, I am from this flock. So when you bring an adult male into a large flock like this, he is singing the wrong song. And he has a much harder time getting the hens to like him, because she recognizes, hey, you aren't from my flock. So they're kind of hit and miss here. That thing that she just did where she flapped her wings standing on the perch is a territorial move. What she's doing is saying, this is my perch, my territory, my nest box. She's happy that nest box is there. She has questions about the cock. But he will grow on her because she has no choice. And these two have been in and out of the nest. This is another moth pair. And they actually started carrying on out in the flight cage. So they are definitely ready and raring to go. So those are the birds I set up yesterday. Then I have today's birds. This is Misty and I forgot his name. I have to put their names on their boxes because I'm still learning their names. So these two I put together because Misty is a high quality bird. See, this cock is a really high quality dominant pied. He has a nice blow, good feather. He's got good markings, but he's not very big. Her line is big. She also has a nice feather. So I'm hoping to get some really high quality dominant pieds here. Down here on the bottom, I have another pairing with a dominant pied. This is the half sister of the one up above. She is not as good a quality as he is, but she has a nice beefy body. And hens can often have no head and then throw chicks with head. And I'm breeding her to this guy over here who's a lovely yellow face with a great big blow on the top of his head. He's hard to see because of this white cage, but he's a nice bird. And I think the yellow face will look really nice on the dominant pied. And because she's a half sister, their chicks, I could possibly breed their chicks together, but you don't really have to with dominant pieds. This is, so as you can see, he is flirting with her. He says, hey baby, check me out. She is completely ignoring him. You go, girl. Make him work for it. See him sidling back and forth, back and forth? If he got too close to her, she'd bite him. She's playing hard to get. So he's sidling, though. He's going to wear her down. Come on, baby. Come on, he says. I know you love me. He says, meh. Same action happening here. This is Thames, this gray-green male here. He comes out of Sprite. He's got a lot of great bloodlines, a nice big blow. His mask is a little short. And I didn't know who I was going to breed him to until I opened the door into the girl's cage, and he flew in and picked her. He literally flew right up to her and started kissing on her. So she is a great, big, beautiful hen. She has lots to offer, and I'm expecting good things out of these two. He is not split to blue, so they will not have any blue babies. Their babies will all be gray greens or regular greens. But that's okay. They will have size and feather, and that's just fine with me. And this is the last pair here. This is Baby. She is 3 years old and an experienced hen. She has no head whatsoever, but hens often don't. And when you put Baby with a cock that has a nice big blow, her babies all come out with big blows. She is the mother of this guy right here, and this little girl right here. So she throws nice big babies. I didn't breed her last year because she wasn't well, but she is looking like peaches and cream right now. So I set her up with this guy. So what I'm looking for here is opalines. I have very few opalines in my flock. So this guy, as you can tell by the look of him, has a very nice glow, nice long mask. He's not very big though, and she has all the size. So she is a opaline spangle. So half their babies will be straight opalines and half will be opaline spangles. And I'm hoping for lots and lots of yellow face. So it's all good. So those are the new pairs. These are flashy pairs. High color, hides, yellow faces, and the whole thing. So, gosh, look at that bird's body. He is just a nice, big, hefty bird. And he is a very solid cock. They're ignoring each other right now, though. Oh, he's doing that sidling thing. There we go. That's 3 days. That's 3 hours. Takes him a little time. Anyway, so I'm excited out. I'm sorry the white bars reflect off the camera and make it hard to see the birds in here, but these are going to be high flash. This whole stack is full of flashy looking birds, and I'm really excited about them. So that's today's new ones, and there's only one more empty stack, and it is going to be full of Bubba babies. So that's tomorrow's game.